Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. We are playing a new update, the Mines update, and really what this update comes down to is just changing how mines function. It's no longer a set it and forget it, one and done, plop a mine down and mine unlimited ore and coal. It is now the mines do deplete resources, so you'll have to like demolish and move your mine over time. But the mines can be upgraded to either add more charges or add more um, features like automatic hauling of the material back to storage. So, interesting idea. We'll see how that plays out. We are going to go with the coral forest this time around because that gives us 36 food. We're going to pick the humans. We're going to go ahead and get some egos and some. No, we can't do stone. We'll get some roots. We'll bring some roots with us. Let's go ahead and get started here. Take a look at what we got. So our forest mysteries are mines produce more goods during drizzle. This is also the last update before the official Steam release of the game, so that'll be pretty cool. And then Spark Dew production. So, all right, so mines would be good here. Lose fuel efficiency. Food production is slower and gets worse with hostility. And then, a bunch of amber at 3. So none of these are avoidable. It doesn't add anything. Bonus yields per hostility level and different resource bonuses depending on the unique tree type. So that should be interesting. There is a new road type as well. I don't know if you saw it in there, but the reinforced road uses copper ore to place it down. So let's go ahead and build our little pathways here. We're gonna have to stop that there and put a farm down. This is kind of blocking off where I usually go. Let's go ahead, slap down farm fields. Take a look at what we got. We already have a way to get the insects, so I don't think that's necessarily any good. Crystallized dew could be good. This is tools. I'm gonna pick that. And I'm gonna pick. I mean, I'm gonna want this, but the cook. I feel like there's more cooking options. Let's go ahead and get the lumber mill. That's a pretty safe bet. Let's go ahead, rotate this out this way. That'll get us the grove placed here. We can start getting crystallized dew squared away relatively immediately. Let's get a crude workstation and a makeshift post. And then we're also going to want a rain collector this time around because of the spark dew bonus. And we're definitely going to want a lumber mill that can go here. And housing is going to be a thing. We'll put 3 down for now until we farm that out. We are going to want woodcutters camps. And where are we going to start with that? Probably down here because there's 3, or up top. I can't fit one here. Let's go ahead and slap it down here for the time being. Although I'm going to want to clear that out as fast as possible. Let's increase the priority of this. And then I think harvester, nothing. Scavenger, we got the eggs here. We could put that down there for now. And I don't think there's any other resources in our immediate pocket here. So we can go ahead and indicate to chop this area out. And actually, I'm gonna just go for this glade right away. I'll move this guy up once it's cleared out, and then we'll just kind of clear out this whole section up here. Let's go ahead and unpause, get started, get progress on its way. I did prioritize the woodcutters camps, so slap some humans in there. Should get the ball rolling on getting those trees chopped. Should get some unique resources. Oh, look, there's a little checkbox for avoid opening glades. That's kind of handy. I feel like we're going to... I mean, both of these together would be kind of nice. I'll go with that. I imagine at some point we'll get grain going. Let's take a look. Pop glades. We haven't cut through that one yet. That gives us some bonuses and some tools. I'll take that. And then this, if I give you planks, I get the planks back, but I also get fabric and bricks. Whereas this gives me, yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Seems pretty straightforward, especially because we have a lumber mill and a way to make a lot of planks quickly. All right, solving glade events. We do want wildfire essences at some point, so I'll probably go ahead and choose that one. In case I need another hearth, I want to guarantee I'm getting something. All right, and here is our first regular glade. Let's work towards popping this one over here as well. Looks like we have an herb node and some fertile soil. There's probably some more hidden in the trees there, so I'll just trim that down a little bit. Although I do kind of want to bulldoze my way through and get this glade, preferably before the next storm, but we'll see what happens. We are building some housing, which is good to at least get that up and running. Let's get started on making some planks. I'm going to limit this to like 10 of everything for the time being. We don't have any stone of any sort. I'll just light all of that up just to get the ball rolling. Once we get some bricks and some fabric, we can get this built. I am a little surprised we don't have any bricks. Let's go ahead and start getting these eggies. Herb node, huh? Oh, we got the tavern. I didn't think I chose the tavern. Must have. Okay. Root deposit. Nothing much else. Go ahead and extend this path upwards. And we're gonna moving and a grooving up in that direction. I don't think we'll get this before the storm, but we are at 1. We're past 1, so we can go ahead and turn this in. This gives us extra clay or stone, which is good. I mean, maybe if I slim this down to focus on just that, we might get it before the next storm. Maybe. During the storm, though, I definitely want to get this cleared out. Okay, we did manage to get that glade. Do we have a coal deposit? Small abandoned cache. I'm gonna move over here. That's fine for now. Get that all trimmed out. I don't want to pop into this glade. I probably should check these boxes. It might do me some good. We are apparently getting some crystallized dew and stuff from harvesting and meat. So we're not completely hopeless on the food front. Let's see what our next building is. Schmelter gives us the copper bars, but I don't know if I really need it. Ale is useful. Simple tools, it's too low of a recipe for that. This gives me better simple tools, better luxury goods. This guarantees me 3-star ale. This would be nice for the simple tools and luxury goods, but I feel like the ale, because I have the tavern specifically, is probably a good decision. Well, I'm going to put down the tavern here, and then I'm going to put down the brewery over here. We'll see how that goes. Probably should chop out some of this stuff as well. We got planks. Oh, we did get our beaver boys. All right. We'll go with that one because it was the same amount of beavers either way. And that gives me some bricks, which should allow me to get started on this building. But we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and look at this. Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, extra water skins is, you know, whatever, but it's better than a stick in the eye. Let's put some people in there, get resin, crystallized dew. Let's move you over here. Let's get these trees chopped out. We'll start working towards this glade here, I think. We'll slap a harpy in here. That sounds good. I would like to get to a point... Well, I guess I could move this now. 10 planks. Let's go ahead and turn it in. That gives us some materials to work with. I can't guarantee I'm going to have the jerky, but I could definitely build 50 paths. And I already did. So let's wait a little bit before turning that in, maximize our return on that. Coal, packs of building materials, or discover dangerous glades. I don't currently have any stone, so I feel like that's probably a good decision. And I'll see what happens there. Okay, so this is producing. It's trapping. All right, let's take a human out of here and slap one into here for now. Let's limit this to like 50, turn those off. Uncheck that entirely. So we'll wait a little bit on that. And I think we can get some resin banked up. I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and start trimming this out here. I'm going to turn off avoid opening glades because I actually want them to open glades. Maybe not right this second, but I do want them to open it. Let's... Alright, so that scavenger camp is cleared out. Let's go ahead and build our trading post, because that needs to happen. And there are some roots up here that we can start collecting. If I put you there, you can hit all of those, even though it's a bit of a hike. I think that's fine. We definitely need more beaver boys. I think I'm gonna wait for the next clearance to pop into this glade, just so we have some extra people on hand that are open and available. This is kind of inconvenient placement for a field, but we got to work with what we're given. We got a coal deposit here. We could start mining that. And we actually get to experience what the new mine is like. Yeah, there's nothing hidden there, so we could pop this down. Right there is fine. I popped in that glade immediately. Probably should have left that box checked, huh? Well, you live and learn. Infrastructure, I could turn that in. That's fine. We got 2 buildings to choose from. What does this glade have? Moss, broccoli, herb nodes. So I've seen no meat. I've seen only vegetables this entire time. Terrible global resolve. I do want the plus grain production if I ever get a farm. I feel like taking somebody out of here and somebody out of here is probably a good decision to get this cleared out as fast as possible. What's this give me? Packs of crops? That's good too. I mean, we certainly have, or will have, plenty of spark do. Oh boy, we're kind of out of luck here. Hopefully we can make it through. Let the beavers tick down a little bit before I give up on this. The resolve is 0. I'm gonna lose them. Yep, lost them right at the end there, which is unfortunate. I need more beavers. Come on, give me beavers. I mean, vegetables would let me harvest there. Packs of provisions for every 10 herbs produced. That would work pretty good with the herb garden. And I do need a place to make simple tools. So let's go ahead and let's get this herb garden up and running. Farm field there. That timing was a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. I do have some free workers. They can start building this stuff. I really want an actual farm field relatively soon. We'll see what happens, though. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. Well, I suppose we got to come down here and start carving this all out. We do gotta kind of cut into all these little glades here. Let's move this woodcutter's camp down here as well. Do not want to clip into that glade yet if I can avoid it. Let's just focus on getting all this cleared out. Okay, that should make resolve better. We do have our first trader who has arrived. Let's go ahead and see what they have to offer. Wanting more or 2 more grain production would be kind of nice. I need this small farm. All right, let's see what we can do about getting... Can we get to 35? I'd spend almost anything to get there. To buy both of these and have +4 grain production. Because I'm getting the 2 from one of these other things. And then an avenue to actually make grain. I mean, technically, I only need... 30, right? I don't think I can get there, but I'm gonna try. Even if I gotta sell everything. I don't really want to sell the parts. There's a lot of fabric to sell. I can make more. I can make more. I'm not... This is brutal. This is brutal. I don't want to sell the tools. I'm making more. I keep telling myself I can make more. Okay. That gets me what I need. Although it was extremely expensive. High risk, high reward. Hopefully. We'll see about the reward part, but that at least gets that up and running. If I can get this going. Yeah. So now we got ×4. Now we just need a rain mill. Let's limit this to like 50. Turn that off. I did lose a beaver that was doing wood cutting, so I should put him in there first. Because wood cutting is kind of what's carrying us at the moment. I do need somebody back in here producing that so that I can do this. And I don't know if I actually need this building. I might salvage it, but that's not really that much stuff. So I may very well rebuild this. We'll see how it goes. I sold enough goods, but I don't have enough amber because I sold everything that I needed. All right, let's go ahead and pop some humans in there. Get started on that root production. Take a look at our next orders. Solve any 2 and then gain villagers. Berry production could be good. Although I don't have anything that's making berries, so maybe not. Don't really need any of this stuff. Well, the coats could be nice. I'm getting crystallized dew. I'm not worried about that. This might tip me over, like having too much, but I'm gonna go that route. I'm not confident I'm gonna get these trade routes. So I think I'm gonna do this and hope that I find a way to get incense. We're gonna build a carpenter here. And we tapped into a little glade. There's a moss broccoli patch. I really want to get a farm. We are desperately low on food at the moment. We got every avenue possible to make ale there. Scavenger camp is picking up the roots. I am going to have to start building some housing. I don't have any good way of getting human houses because I don't have any bricks. Probably lose this harpy. I don't want to, but I don't really have much of a choice. I don't have any harpies, so they can suck it. I don't care. There we go. Save the beaver. That's what matters. Oh, a firekeeper left. That's not good. I definitely have to fix that. You. And then we can put you in here. And then let's get some more beaver boys going over here. Okay, 3 barrels for every 10 planks. I like that. Because I am making a ton of planks with all the wood we're getting. And that would give me barrels. Barrels means getting grain. We definitely have to fix our problem over here. So let's go here for now. I do want to put some like barrels. We can put some there. Put a little fence along the way. Put a little bench right there. We also got to do a little flower bed action. That should be enough to tip us to the next level. Try to get that resolve up a little bit. Keep working in the direction that we're supposed to be going. I do have to sneak some like human housing over here. We don't have any bricks at the moment, but we do have to kind of start that process. Looks like we're heading into the clearance. I would like to maybe focus fire a little bit here. Tap in the glade so we can start the glade event as fast as possible. I also need to keep moving on the orders here. Okay. Here we go. Fisherman's Cave. Good thing we got resin. This would get us bricks, which is something we are short on. Yeah, I don't want to do that. All right, let's go ahead and start on this. I think we're going to keep the goods Because I need bricks. I don't have a way to make bricks at the moment. There is nothing in here. I mean, there's an herb node, there's roots, there's insect nest, but there's nothing I can actually do anything with. None of these have a way to get insects, do they? No. Alright, so that at least solves that. Let's go ahead and do that. Gives us some stone to work with, gives us some insects that'll help with the the current, like, very dire food situation. I like the idea of having fabric. Scrolls could be useful. I do need a way to make incense, though. At least I have a way to make fabric. This would guarantee me a way to make incense, which is probably a good idea. Is there anything over here worth getting? Not really. I mean, let's just focus on chopping this down for now. But ultimately, I need to find another glade that has some farm territory. Do I have a monastery? I do not. Why? Stop with the fisherman totem. Alright, so Hilda, I'm gonna give you as much time as possible. Alright, I think I stopped this guy. Let's keep investigating. It's just gonna make the hostility worse. Alright, let's go ahead and trade before I forget about it. This is probably a good idea to get a forager's camp if possible. This furniture could be useful as well. Let's see what we can get away with. We do have a fair amount of stone now, which is good. I'm gonna trade some of this, most of the wood away. I'll trade a wildfire essence. I don't think I can get that much, but let's do some packs. Do some herbs. I'm getting those like free packs of provisions. I don't really want to sell the stone because I still haven't found a way to actually do anything with it. Alright, so we'll go with that for now. I think rather than buy anything, because I can't quite get to this. Well, maybe I could. I really don't want to sell that, but I really would like a way to get vegetables and insects. Because if we look on the map, there are some vegetables there. There are some big insect camps there. Some more vegetables down here. So I think it's probably worth trying to get that. Although it's going to make me not able to turn this in. Alright, can we push for 3 more? Let's see. I mean, I'll trade some insects. Because that unlocks the ability to gather more insects. Let's go ahead and put down a storage unit. I think that's a fair thing to do there. Let's look at our next orders. I don't know if we're going to have a temple. So I might not want to risk that. Although I also don't know if I'm ever going to get a tablet, but it is possible, and that would give me pottery. So I will go with that. Cut through the forest, discover glades, glade events. I mean, that's just gonna happen, so that should be easy enough to accomplish. Let's see, glades, dangerous glades, glade events. Yeah, all those things are gonna happen. I don't have any people available at the moment, so I'm gonna have to wait for this to clear out. All right, hopefully we can get this all emptied out. Something just happened. I heard a noise. Okay, well, you can investigate that. That'll clear that out. And then once we get that all cleared out, hopefully that'll get us to a point where we can do something with this. I don't think I need this. At least for now, I'm gonna get this Harpy Resolve up to carry us through the storm. I don't think I'm currently making ale. Oh, maybe I am making a little bit of ale. I don't have the people to put in here, though. At least not consistently. Let's slap what we got in here for now. That should increase resolve a little bit. It did. Now we don't have to favor them. We'll go with this. It's one beaver either way, which is, again, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Reinforced tools gives me more to that farm, so we're kind of farm stacking again. Hopefully we can find enough territory to make that worthwhile. Let's go ahead. We got 3 in there. Let's switch one of you out. So we need 2 more to... I've never had this light of a load of beavers. Don't want to go into that one. We can go over here. This isn't that far away. Let's try carving into there, and then maybe we can get a storage unit up and running. We do have some stuff moving over here. This will at least get us some food on the way. We do need to get more housing built. Human house, beaver house. Try to keep our human housing together over here. No real reason for that. I just cosmetically I'm trying to keep it about the same. I want more beavers, so I'm gonna build more housing just in case. We do need some harpy housing over here as well. So hopefully that'll give us some housing to work with. We have service building. We need more decorations. What did we need? We need 8 of those, 4 of those, 4 of those. So we need 4 more of this. I could squeeze in another house here, so I hate to build the decorations right there. Nope. Again, squeeze in a house here, so I don't want to do that. We could leave that one there. I mean, they can be moved, so I guess it's not the end of the world just to put them down. We could always relocate them as needed. It should be everything that we need to bump up to the highest level. But let's see what happens. I do need to do this at some point. Let's go ahead and salvage it. Might as well do that now. Going into the clearance because it's going to take a couple minutes to clear that all out. We popped into a glade here. No fertile soil. A bit of a bummer. Got a smithy here. Which, do we have the ability to make that? No, I think we might have chose a different option. So that might actually be a good thing. Build the storage up here and we can reclaim this. Can't actually rebuild it at the moment, but this will need to be tackled. Don't have a ton of time. 20 fields. That is a large radius. But 3 incense. And it gives me the ancient tablets. So this is actually really good. This will end up being a very positive thing to complete several of these items. So as soon as this is done, I can move over to that. Still not actually utilizing any of that farm yet. Might have to maybe bulldoze this. I don't know. We'll see what happens. At least this is producing packs of trade goods for us, or packs of provisions, I should say. Are we doing anything with the? Did we ever build a carpenter? We did. Well, we tried to anyway. There is nobody working in here, which is why nothing is being built. I've got no way to make fabric. Did I have a better fabric recipe? No, I don't. Harpy resolve is low before we even... That's not good. I think that gets them all. We'll have to see. I really want them to get this scavenger camp. But we need fabric for that. So hopefully we can get more people, because I feel like that's a current bottleneck for us. So this next after this next storm, we should be positioned to make some pretty decent progress here. Let's get this going. Let's talk to the trader here. We can do something with that, something with that. It's a lot of crystallized dew. I don't think I need this much. Spark dew I'll make more of. Let's see what we can... We're almost there. We almost have enough. I'll just trade a little more. Well, we got plenty of planks. Do I need any of this? Not really. I mean, I'll take this because that just gives us better tool production. And then we can go ahead and turn in this order, which will give us some tools and some people. We can pick this. I don't know if we're going to have that many humans. Oh, we already have 16 humans. All right. Get tools, get packs of building materials, get some more crop stuff going on. I have the tools, I just need the packs of building materials, which I think is just this recipe. So let's go ahead and set this to 15 in the makeshift post. Let's slap a person down in there. And I think we can maybe get a beaver going in here. And then let's go ahead and start chopping towards this next glade. All right, start going on that. Human majority is moving along. Losing a lot of morale, but that is because of this. As soon as this is done, that won't be an issue. All right, this is done. We can turn this in. Gives us some extra pottery production, some more amber in the bank. Okay, I did put a person in here. I need a person in here as well. Let's go ahead and do this. Try to get beaver resolve up a little. I don't want to lose any. Hopefully they'll snap out of it after this. Okay, everybody's in the clear as far as resolve goes. Let's take a look at our next building. I can get a temple. I don't need to get an explorer's lodge because I already have it. I did not take any orders that require a temple. I did take one that requires a monastery though. So I have to keep an eye out for monastery. Still not seeing a lot of value here. Berries. I did take that plus berry thing, I think. But I'm already having a hard time finding land. I mean, there's nothing else better here. So I'll take that anyway, but I'm having a hard time finding fertile soil to begin with. Let's go ahead and keep the beavers flowing. And let's see what we got here. I'm not doing education in any of these, I don't think. So, I'm gonna re-roll. I don't think I need even more barrels than I'm already getting. So I'm gonna do this to lower hostility. Because I feel like once we get to that third level of hostility, it gets pretty nasty. So, all right, let's shrink this down and focus on cutting straight through, because that's what I want to do now. We did complete that, so I can go ahead and do this. That'll give us another villager. Will also allow us to, let's see, this was a smithy up here, right? Yes. So, are we done with this? We are. So I don't need the smithy. I already have it. What is better for me? I need flour. But I also need a bakery to use that flour. So I'll just go with that for now. Probably regret that later on, but for the time being, it's okay. Slap a bakery down. Slap an artisan down. All right. That is heading in the correct direction, I believe. Let's go ahead and move you just a little bit closer. Move you just a little bit closer. I definitely need to put a little more resources into making fabric. That is our current bottleneck at the moment. That's what's preventing all these buildings from being built. So need to get that up and running ASAP. And then once we get into the next danger glade, and for this one, it's just any glade. Okay. Okay, we are in here. Still no, I mean, there's food, which is good, but still no fields. Let's go ahead and pop. All right, I'm going to do that, get that global resolve. I need it more than anything else. We can go ahead and pop that. Let's tackle some of these small glades for now, because that will at least get us to a point where we could turn some more of these orders in. And if we can do that by chopping out some of these glades, that would be ideal. Let's go ahead and turn this in. Gives us some more villagers. So now we're like flush with people to do the work. All right, so we need somebody here in the brewery. Humans like that. Let's get some beaver boys in the carpentry. Well, I think I got one left to swap out here, right? Yep. Okay. So we got a carpenter. We got artisan on the way, hopefully soon. I would definitely like to use the crystallized dew here. I don't need that plank recipe. We can go ahead and make luxury goods out of this. I don't want to use the what you call it yet, incense, in case I end up completing this. All right, let's turn this in. Gives us pottery for every new glade. Probably should have held out a second there. There's a fair amount of coal. All right, we can pop into that glade. Let's see our next building here. I don't need scrolls for anything. If anything, I need a monastery. Nothing. All right, I guess I'll save up for 20 amber if I can. I do want to get this. So let's go ahead and rebuild that. What's going on with the mine here? We're just tapping out the coal, which is just dandy. Where's the upgrades? So do I just get to choose an upgrade? Okay. So this gives 80 more and this gives 110. That hardly seems worth it. Let's see here. Strong workhorses will help miners increase their production speed. Well, speed isn't that important to me. I'd rather them do this. Oh, it costs resources and a fair amount too. All right, well, I guess we're just gonna wait on that. Is there any of this we could pop open because we have the resources? Oh, we might as well get some food out of this, I think. We did pop into a glade here. Small encampment. Looks like we're a little shy on people at the moment. Speaking of which, how's this going? These decorations aren't done because of the fabric. So hopefully we get there. could use some of this grain. Let's go ahead and investigate that. Get the grain. This one I will send to the Citadel. Is there anything in any of these that's worthwhile? I mean, we seem to be struggling for fabric, so that's probably worth getting. Using some tools on that. We're getting close to packs of building materials. Not quite there, but we're getting there. Food-wise, we seem to be in an okay spot. At least for the time being. I did not have to switch over people's resolve, which was kind of nice. Hey, now they're giving me a bunch of beavers. I'll take that. We're producing insects. Reinforced axes is good, but we are digging up insects here. That should yield some dyes for us. Dyes can be useful for several things, including packs of trade goods. Not so much luxury goods, right? That are right there, but all right, let's try to get this done. I don't think I need to make pigment or even necessarily barrels, but I can limit this to 20 maybe. Okay, we did get this upgraded to the final level, so people are happy. They'd be happier if I had appropriate housing for them. Yeah, that's 6 houses there. Need a couple more beaver houses in the area. There's 2 more beaver houses, and I need at least 1 more harpy house. I could slap that down here for now. We still have eggs over here that we can harvest. Do we need... We don't need any glades for anything in particular, but I do want to pop into some of these danger glades. Specifically to try to find more farmland. Seems I started off with it and it just kind of tapered off from there, and we have a lot of potential farmable land. The flour could be nice. I definitely think that's probably worth getting. I only need 1 amber to pull that off, so let's go ahead and sell all the spark dew, sell a bunch of this resin. I want to keep some back in case there's a glade event that uses it. Packs of provisions I don't need for anything, so we could just sell that. Packs of crops I also don't need. I guess let's just crank this up and see how far we get. Do some packs of luxury goods. We apparently have more stone than we're ever going to need. I need the planks right now, so I can't really trade that away. Let's trade away some of this crystallized dew. We're using it to make tools, but we grow more than we need, so that should be a non-issue. We could buy the rain mill. We can also buy shovels and reinforced axes. Debatable whether I should have got that, but it's just more trade goods. More trade goods, more money. Let's build this path all the way down. Humans are quite happy at the moment. We don't have anybody solving this fabric situation. So we probably should build like 30 coats. That's fine. Are we making tools? We are. We're pretty heavily making tools, actually. We can build the rain mill now. So let's go ahead and pop that down. I don't think I need any of this. But let's set this to like 40. And then we did build a bakery over here. So we could slap some humans in there. And I think with the flour, we have herbs. We have plenty of herbs. We could do herbs and yeah, that doesn't matter. All right, we'll stick with that. I don't think I need any pottery. So we can let that ride for the time being. We did pop into a glade. Looks like we had 2 people at least happy for a minute there. All right, here is our fertile soil that we've been looking for so desperately, although it's probably not going to matter for too much longer. Let's go ahead and put down a small farm, which is what we want here. We do want to get a storage unit up and running. That's fine. Termites, a little bit of resin. I think I'd rather have the consistent edible insects. This is going to lower global resolve for a little while, but that's okay. Still have not found any stone at all, but I don't really need it at this point. So let's go ahead and convert that. Do I need a cooperage for anything? I do not. So let's go ahead and spend the resources getting rid of it. And then what do we got here? Barrel production. I mean, I'll just take the amber, I guess. Let's do that. It doesn't leave us with any actual resources to build any of this. At least until that all gets dug out and discovered. I will also need to get farm field up and running here. Is that in range? That is. I'm missing out on one little piece there, so I might want to get that situated. Probably after this storage unit is built, we'll set that priority 2. This is priority 1. Nobody is super happy anymore, but people are just generally happy. We're coming close to our maximum of packs of building materials here. We should be able to turn that in relatively soon. We have leisure going on, I believe. Have we gone through all the grain yet? Not quite. We can go ahead and start on the flour here. Looks like people are very happy at the moment. All right, we did get this converted over, so we are getting insects per minute. Let's see what we got here. Nothing that I wanted. I mean, the fabric's kind of nice, but, you know, whatever. We're making do. Let's spend a ton of money to reroll. Again, nothing I really want, but let's go ahead and take the smokehouse, I guess. And then we could do... We'll do that. I doubt I'm going to build any of that because we're just kind of plodding right along here. Everybody seems to be in a pretty good mood overall. Scavenger says nothing's nearby. So let's move you to where there is something nearby. If we could find something. We have eggs and roots over there. Plenty of eggs here. All right, well, you could start harvesting all that. That'll carry you through to the end of the game. I'm hoping we get to 15 packs of building materials. Yes. That should complete that. We could turn that in. And then everybody's resolve, I think, is going to be high enough to just carry us through. I don't even think I'm going to turn that in. Let's see. I'm not doing any of that. I'll do that. It's fine. All right, let's go ahead and turn in this order, which I think is going to help carry us through here. Okay, we finally have some people working. I don't even want to produce vegetables, just make nothing but grain. I need grain. All right, you can move over to here. And you can move over to here. Chop through that space there. Put down a small field. I mean, it's all irrelevant at this point. This is gonna push us straight through the end. People are very happy. But look at all these bonuses we had to the farms. It's amazing. All right. Well, we got through that one fairly easily. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the new mechanism for the mines, but it never really presented an issue to us that time around. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please consider hitting the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content in the future. And we will catch you in the next episode.